Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hanksters Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we house anywhere from 60 to 70 cars at any given time, all of which we own. We're not a consignment dealership. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website. It's hanksters.com. This is where you can find anywhere from 80 to 100 still photos of every car, as well as these video presentations that we do for you. Once the car is funded in full, the car comes down off of our website. However, our YouTube videos stay up for the duration. Whether they were shot a week ago or 4 years ago, we never take them down. They are always up for you guys to view. Also, check us out on Instagram. This is where you're going to get a little glimpse of what's to come here at Hanksters prior to us doing these video presentations and the car making the website. So if you're interested or you're looking for a specific car, you might be able to get a little bit of a jump on your competition for buying. Today we're going to present to you a car. We've had a couple through the showroom here in the last 12 months, and they do fairly well. This is a 1968 Mercury Cougar XR7. This particular one has a 302. It is power brakes, power steering, no AC. Driver quality car. Pretty nice car overall. We're going to show you the car right now. We'll shut the hood and kind of go around and show you what we're looking at. As far as the paint quality goes, I think it's a very good paint job. You know, most of the cars we sell is driver quality paint. This one is no exception. The front bumper is in pretty good shape. It doesn't look to be newer. It looks to be, you know, older, but a little faded, but no, you know, no major imperfections in the bumper. No pitting or chrome flake, anything like that. The Cooper Cobra radial tires are brand new. They don't even have 5 miles on them. When we bought the car, the tires were dry rotted, so we threw 4 new tires on it. So those are brand new. Driver's side fender there, the paint, no blistering or bubbling, cracking of any kind. Window glass on the car all the way around is in great shape. And same with the vinyl top. There's no blistering or bubbling underneath the vinyl top, and there's no areas of imperfection, tearing, or fading in the vinyl top. So door gap is good on both the front and rear of the driver's side door. It's equal proportion there. Is a little bit of you know, patina there in the driver's side chrome mirror. Taking a look at the interior, somebody has replaced this car. Originally came with leather. Somebody has replaced it with vinyl. It is a newer vinyl interior in the car, so there's no cracking or wearing or tears. The carpeting underneath the floor mat's in good shape, both driver and passenger side. Headliner in the car appears to be newer. You have front and rear seat belts. The center console's in pretty good shape. We'll take a look at that when we're actually inside the car doing the test drive. Door panel's in good shape. The armrest and the door panel itself, and then your little pocket here down low, all of which are in good condition. Door fitment to the front and rear quarters is good. You can see everything lines up nice and straight. It's a straight looking car down the side for sure. You got your Cougar insignia there on the driver's side rear quarter. Rear glass is in great shape. Got 2 speakers there in the inside on the hat rack. We will find out later on in the test drive presentation if those work. XR7 designation there on your lock cover for the deck lid. Chrome on the rear bumpers in the exact same shape as it is on the front bumper. Far from perfect. Again, no rust or pitting or flaking, anything like that. Taking a look in the trunk, you do have a spare. The spare is not brand new, but all 4 tires on the car are. The trunk is in decent shape. You know, it's not, doesn't have any holes in it or anything like that. It's not the nicest trunk I've ever seen, but it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. Underneath here is just your, you know, your gas tank, so that's in good condition as well. So, but there's no holes in the trunk. There's no rot in the trunk, so it's hard to show you everything there with a spare tire in the way. And like I said, there's just a gas tank in the center, so you really just got the 2 sides and neither side has any kind of hole or rot in it, so that's a good thing. Cougar designation on the passenger side rear quarter, just as it is on the driver's side. Again, check out your vinyl top here, real good condition. Black vinyl, XR7 logo there in the passenger side rear drop down there. Taking a look on the interior, the door panel, the armrest, the front seat, everything is in the same condition on the passenger side as it is on the driver's side. I'll pop the seat forward here. I don't know how much you can see in the video. Oh, I got the seat belt in the way. I don't know how much you can see in the video, but the rear seat belts are all there. And again, the interior on the passenger side rear there is in good shape. Again, you'll see those a little better in the still photos. It's hard sometimes to get lighting with the video, but the passenger side door fitment, again, if you look down at the bottom here, it's good. The gapping's good, front and rear. It's the same as the driver's side. It's a nice straight car. It really is. I think these Cougars have a real good look to them, you know, with the front headlights, the way that they flip open there. You have your Cougar designation on the passenger side front headlight. Good looking car in terms of like a, you know, a maroon with the black vinyl top, and then of course the black gut, bucket seats, center console, automatic car. Real nice looking 68 Cougar thus far. Like I said, we've done well with these. As far as this car is concerned, we get asked all the time, do you have any documentation for the car in terms of, you know, when the motor might have been rebuilt, when the transmission might have been rebuilt, so on and so forth. This car we do not, unfortunately, so kind of is what it is. We are going to order a Marty report for it. It might not be up on the website immediately, but we will get it as soon as we can to tell you, you know, the color, the car started life as, and you know, the kind of breakdown of that whole deal. So let's take it outside and put it on the rack, throw it in the air, and check out what the underneath of this 68 Cougar looks like. Underneath our 1968 Mercury Cougar, drum brakes in the front. Oil pan looks nice and dry. Bottom of the oil filter looks nice and dry. I can't see up onto the sides of the engine too much. There's too much stuff in the way between the starter and the cross member, but looks dry from what I can see. By the way, the motor number is, the casting number is out of a 1968. It is a 68 block, but there's no partial VIN on the block, so I don't know if it's a numbers matching car or not, just so you guys know. Transmission pan looks nice and dry. It's staring you right in the face. Frame rails on the car look good, both sides. Take a look at the floor pans. Nice and close. You'll be able to see them in the still photos as well. You got a dual set of pipes coming down off of the exhaust manifolds. Dual mufflers on either side of the drive shaft. The mufflers look to be in good condition. Looking at the back of the Cooper Cobra radial tires that I mentioned earlier in the showroom, they're brand new. Drum brakes in the rear. Gas tank's not all dented up or dinged up. Both drop downs on the quarters on both sides, driver and passenger side, look to be in great shape. Nice looking car underneath. Air shocks, and the fillers for the air shocks are in the trunk. I don't know if you guys saw that earlier when I lifted up the trunk portion, but there's two knobs there right underneath, like kind of that piece of whatever it is that's covering up the gas tank. So they're in the trunk. So when I stand underneath these cars and I say that they're not leaking, it's because they're not. But I assure you at some point they will be, whether it's engine, transmission, power steering, radiator, coolant. They're old cars, it's going to happen. So, you know, they're not the precision 2020 and 2021 vehicles that we're used to driving today. They leak. They're old cars, even if they've been rebuilt. It's the nature of owning a classic car. So, especially for those of you up north where they sit for extended periods of time, don't get run and don't get used. Don't be alarmed when you see a little spot of oil or a little spot of transmission fluid in the garage. We invite all of our buyers to come in person. Don't just take my word for it. We try to represent our vehicles as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can. We take many photos, we do many videos, we answer every question you guys can throw at us, we'll answer honestly. We give a a good description on each vehicle, but we're not going to catch everything. Your opinion of what a classic car, a driver quality classic car should be, in my opinion, may be two different things. So we encourage all of our buyers that are spending their hard-earned money, whether it's a $30,000 car, whether it's an $80,000 car, come to our Daytona Beach showroom and check out the car in person. We'd be happy to throw it on the rack for you. We would be happy to show you the car out in the sunshine, give you the keys, let you look through the trunk, look under the hood, look at the bottoms of the doors, crawl around the interior. We'll even let you drive it. With all that being said, we do a lot of deals sight unseen. We do a very good job. When the car arrives, you get a copy of not only every photo that we shot in the showroom, but this video presentation that we're doing for you, along with our recorded pre-delivery inspection, where we go through the car one final time before it leaves our facility here in Daytona Beach. So we do a good job selling sight unseen. Financing is an option for this car, as it is for most cars in our building. The collector car lenders will do up to a 10-year loan with approved credit, 10% down, and the remaining balance over 5, 7, 10 years, whatever you might get approved for. No prepayment penalty, so if you take it out for 8 years and you want to pay it off in 2, that's not a problem. The collector car lenders won't ding you a prepayment penalty. So let's put this 68 Cougar out on the ground, down on the ground, and take it for a ride and see how it runs out. Okay, we are inside our 68 Mercury Cougar. Horn. Fuel gauge is working. We just put $20 worth of gas in it. 3.5 a tank. It came up. Amps are working. Temperature's working. Wipers. 2 speeds. And they park back where they should. Oil pressure is working. Radio is working.
5-7 the hog.
Clock is not working. I don't see any of these switches working. They probably haven't worked in quite some time for your all your different lights. If it's something simple, we'll fix it. Odds are it's probably not going to be. I don't know. We'll look into it. But of course, if part of the deal, you want the things to work, we'll certainly make them work or try to make them work. There's no guarantees. I haven't dove into that yet to find out exactly what's going on there, but just so you know, those do not function. 36,545 is what the odometer reads. The title reads exempt, so true mileage on this car is unknown. As I told you, the center console's in real good shape. The dash pad's in real good shape. You can see the wood grain all around your gauges is in good shape. Glove compartment's in good condition. Top of the steering wheel, steering column's all in good condition. Good looking car overall. So let's take it out on the road and see how it runs. The Cougars do not ride like the Mustangs. This car has such a smooth, fantastic ride to it, especially having 4 new tires on it. Let go of the steering wheel, the car tracks down the road perfectly straight. The response in the wheel is immediate. There are 0 vibrations in the drivetrain and the tires and the shifter, the steering wheel. I mean, look at that. Perfect. The speedometer is probably 10 miles an hour fast. When people rebuild these things, I don't know why they don't do the math on the speedometer correctly for the 2 different gears that are in the transmission and the speedo, but nevertheless, we're not doing 55 miles per hour. But the car's riding really nice. Response in the wheel, again, is very good. Brakes are fantastic. We're coming up to a traffic light here. We're going to get a green light, so I'm not going to completely brake, but I'm going to have to brake, and the braking in the car is fantastic. Power brakes, they stop just like they should. They're nice and, they got a nice feel to them. It's not a hard pedal. It's not a real soft pedal. I don't know if you guys can hear those shifts, but the transmission shifts nice and crisp and smooth. It's a pretty nice car. It's got an excellent look on the outside of it. The interior is in great condition. Tach's working. Steering wheel's nice and straight going down the road. It's on the money. This would be a nice car for somebody to add to their collection, or maybe if you're a first-time classic car buyer, or maybe if you had one of these when you were younger. This is it's a pretty nice car. I think these things have a real nice look to them, these Cougars. And this being an XR7 makes it a little more desirable. So 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. Today we're going to put at least 80 still photos of this car up, if not a few more. And we'll also put this video presentation that we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this particular car includes shipping in the lower 48 United States and a 12-month, 12,000 mile powertrain warranty. The price of our vehicles are negotiable. I mentioned earlier in the video we own all of our cars, so we can negotiate with you, no problem. But at full retail price, the shipping and the warranty is included. If we negotiate the price of the car, then you're going to have to pay the shipping on the car, or arrange for your own transport, or come trailer home yourself. Or if you're in Florida, you can pick it up. And you know, the warranty's an optional purchase, and it varies by car depending on what the car is equipped with. So, but we'd love to earn your business, add you to our growing base of customers throughout the United States and throughout the world. So check us out. It's Hanksters.com, and once again, we are located in Daytona Beach, Florida, the Sunshine State, right in the center of the state. So before we conclude the video presentation here, I want to mention to you guys that, like, when you come up to a traffic light here and the car's at idle, number one, you can barely hear that the thing's running, and number two, you know, it's got a nice idle to it. It's not sputtering and wanting to stall out. Fantastic 1968 Mercury Cougar. So again, check out our website, check us out online, give us a call. We can certainly help you with this 68 Cougar or any other vehicle in our inventory that you might be interested in.